What it do, what it do, what it do, what it do. It's your boy Diesel, a.k.a. Diesel the Great, BKA, the reason why your girl sent it to the voicemail. And this is another episode of City Limit Podcast. Thank you. Appreciate everybody tuning in. I'm here as always with the usual suspects. This time I have two new additionals and one comeback. We're going to start off with the person on my left. Introduce yourself.
Is that me?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
I mean, technically you on the right, but this is my right hand.
I wasn't paying attention.
At all.
We was talking about the military level, but you know.
Hey. about face.
Help me out.
Go ahead and introduce yourself.
It's your boy Danny B. Smooth.
Okay. He had to drop the hose because he kept getting in trouble. So he is no longer smooth on these hoes. He just smooth. And directly in front of me, got our newcomer.
Hey, what's happening? It's your favorite stud, Young Rod 2G. How y'all doing?
Rod 2G. I know her from way back in the day, doing a lot of other little things and shit like that. We're going to get into more of that.
Facts.
And our special guest from the last podcast is back.
Yay. I am Be The Babe, same name on Facebook, Snapchat, most importantly TikTok, because that's how I get them coins. Don't care if you like it, just go watch.
Yes. Be The Babe. And joining us via telefono. I had to say that is that French or Spanish?
I think that's Spanish.
I think you just made the shit up.
And I also think it's telefono.
Telefono. I said telefono?
Yeah.
I don't know what I
So
said.
roll with it.
Anyway, I got my cousin. Introduce yourself.
What's up, man? It's Jay from J Michael Photography. Hit your boy up at j.michael.photography on Instagram and on Facebook. Anywhere you can reach me, I'm there.
Yes, sir. Welcome to the podcast. This is your first time on the podcast. Gotta mess with you. How you been, cuz?
Chilling, man. You know, just grinding. Trying to turn a dollar into 10, you know.
I feel. I seen your photography shit is booming, nigga. You be everywhere taking pictures of a whole lot of different things. Mainly women, but a whole lot of different things.
You know, the crazy part is that, you know what I'm saying? Like, most of the dudes that be talking about they want to shoot, they don't really be reliable. They just be talking. But a lot of it's coming like the females. You know, everybody's trying to get they OnlyFans popping or just become some type of social media icon or something. So the females are just seem to be more with it now than anything.
You know they say male photography is a thought sport.
Hey, it might be.
We gonna come back to you on that. You know what I'm saying? I want to hear more about it too. This is gonna take up time. D Smooth, what you been up to, man? You been missing from the podcast for a minute.
Nigga, I've been at the P.
All right, getting at work. That's it. You ain't got nothing else.
That's it, nigga. Been at work.
Rock. What's up? Newcomer to the podcast. How you been doing? How you been living?
I've been living good, living great, man.
That was up. Last time I seen you, and we talked about it earlier.
Yeah.
We were doing that photo shoot with buddy that we can't remember, whatever.
Yeah.
But you do more. I mean, you do a lot of shit.
Yeah, I be out here in these trenches. I mean, my main focus is mentoring. My most recent mentee is Kid Trouble. That's who I showed you. I thought that's who you were talking about because I've been working with him since he was 14. Man, I met that guy. He was still in the trap. Now he trapping out bars. It's like actual bars, lyrical bars.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I was about to say bars. It sound like he's still there, my guy.
Nah, little bro, he learned how to be the dope himself, and that's the dopest part of it.
Oh, that was up. Be The Babe.
Hi.
She got them nails did.
Man.
I did.
What you been up to?
Work, and more work.
Work, and more work.
That's it. And trying to get the kids back to school next week.
Oh yep. You said it on the lab. You said they're supposed to be starting soon.
Monday.
No more on what it was video.
Well, It's in school 2 days a week. My kids go Monday and Tuesday, and then no class at all on Wednesday, and then virtual Thursday and Friday.
What's the purpose? Why still do virtual learning? They gonna open up the school. What's the purpose?
Because they have A day and B day. So
Yeah.
A day goes Monday and Tuesday. The B group goes Thursday and Friday to kind of cut down on so many kids.
Oh, so
being
many
in the
at
building.
the same. Oh, okay.
And we parents can't enter the building. They have the PTA. They have volunteer parents to come, and the principal and the teachers walk the kids into the physical school. We just drop them off.
I about to say y'all do that in with it on.
Period. I don't want to go in there. I don't want to go in there anyway.
Hey Jay, you got kids?
A football team.
Good now.
I said, hey, you got kids? How that virtual learning and shit going on with you? Or they letting y'all kids in the schools?
I mean, they have the choice to do either or, but Malik is at the house, and then of course Jalen is he's here too. So we just been at the house for like the last year. Like I ain't set foot at work since last March.
Damn, that's it, up. Glad I ain't got no kids. Anyway, let's go on. We gonna jump into a couple of topics right quick, just to get the conversation flowing, and then we gonna check back with Rob, and then we gonna check in with Jay on they outside endeavors and stuff like that. Cause I wanted Jay on the podcast for a minute, and I finally got into him to get him on here. So that's gonna be dope. I'm gonna start off with something I feel like it's funny to talk about. I just want to see where everybody head at. Cause I'm a cook, and I feel like this is the stupidest thing I ever seen. Would y'all eat a 3D printed steak?
Hell no.
I would try it.
Jay?
I
Hell
would
no.
try it.
Hell to the
Nah, I
dog.
mean, because
Go ahead.
I'm just saying we just, I'm to the point now. You just got to be more conscious of what you're putting in your body. So, what is in a 3D steak? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is actually eating?
Well, apparently, you are actually eating meat. It's just the way it is processed into where the 3D printer can make it.
So this is my question: what's wrong with the meat that we eat now?
Shit, it's hella stuff wrong with the meat we eat now.
I mean, I feel like
the process that it goes through.
I feel like this generation has like they eat booty, they eat Tide Pods. I feel like you drawing the line at printed steak. Like
Right.
I think we just asking the wrong
First
people
off-
because first off, what nigga got
I
a
don't
printer?
eat
in
Tide
the
Pods.
hood?
All right. So the article reads a lot of stuff, but it started off with like the lab grown ribeye that hit the pan Tuesday is the handiwork of the Alpha Farm. I guess that's the Israel company, which aspires to shift the pendulum.
Pendulum.
Yeah, that's the word. There we go. The pendulum of meat products that are consumed globally. First start working on it, cruelty, captivity beef in 2018. So I guess they figure if they was to scientifically make us meat, we wouldn't be slaughtering cows and all the shit for the meat or whatever. So I guess that's conducive for the environment.
I feel like that's gonna be pricey, and so it's not even for us. It's not even for us because Pookie not gonna wake up at 3 a.m. and be like, man, let me print this motherfucking steak right now.
And that, has anybody seen how a 3D printer work?
Yes,
Yeah.
I have.
Them shits take a minute.
Yeah.
So could you imagine going to a restaurant and saying, yes, I would like the ribeye medium well. And they say, okay,
Gotta print that bitch out.
they gotta
and
print it.
cook it.
Bro, you gonna be waiting forever with this shit.
Yeah, no. I don't think that's for us.
If we can go back to just having cattle and shit,
I mean, but if the cow die, you just gonna bury it though?
No, you're
not
gonna
gonna
slaughter
eat it?
that.
You know what I'm
bad
saying?
boy.
Yeah, like-
You know what I'm saying? Like
My
that's
thing is they trying to say animals, so where the hell they getting the meat from to a print?
if they trying to save.
I
the
feel like
animals,
they take
exactly.
it too far. They're like animal cruelty. Okay, this been going on for a long time. Y'all worried about cows and I don't know things like black people die every day.
But they ain't trying to 3D
Right.
print black people.
Shit, they said goddamn Gucci and Kodak a clone.
Them some good clones.
I'm some good ass.
Okay, clone me, goddamn.
I was about to say, give me a Gucci Mane clone with the
Okay.
pretty teeth.
I would like to perish a bad.
So would y'all at least try it though?
I would try it.
I tried.
I would try it.
But it'll be a lot begrudgingly, cause why we can't go down to the farm and get one slaughtered?
Yeah, I'm good on that.
Yeah.
Just- I don't.
I mean, I don't want to see it.
me
but
neither.
You gonna have to give it to me and not tell me it came from that.
Hey Jay, how much money would it take for you to try a 3D printed steak? Made exactly how you want it made, seasoned and all.
Yeah, I'm with you, boy. They're gonna have to. You can't tell me what it is.
Well, first of all, I've seen the price of steak, so you ain't got to pay me no money to eat a free steak.
It's funny that I seen this because a while back, like a few years ago, I had seen this on Discovery Channel where they was in Texas and they were making a full barbecue for all these people on the ranch or whatever. So what they did was they made all the meat products. They made all the meat products with tofu. So they had tofu steak, tofu ribeye, they had tofu sausages, tofu hamburger, all that stuff. And they had the cowboys to come in and eat it. And majority of them were like, oh yeah, this is good. You know, this is it cooked well, it tastes good, this and that. But it was this one older guy. He was like, something ain't right about this shit.
I would have shot the block up.
Something ain't right about this. And when they found out it was tofu, he was like, I knew it. So I'm thinking that what if that real, not real, what if that steak, if it's printed out like that, it tastes like that?
I've never had tofu before.
Cause that's how I'm thinking that's the only way they can do it. Cause how can you just make meat out of nowhere?
Yeah.
This nigga.
I don't think you can. Like I said, that's the thing that gets me. Like, cause you're saying it's still meat. How is it still meat if it's printed? Like that's not meat. So I feel like it's what it is. I think it would be like that artificial. What is it? That unbelievable Whopper or whatever that shit is.
And
Yeah.
that is nasty halfway through.
I feel like
it is.
I feel like that's what that shit is.
It's nasty halfway through. It has an aftertaste.
It depends on who eating it, I guess. but-
Okay, well, I was eating it, and it was nasty.
Well, according to the company, the company says that their 3D printed steak is delicious and tender, juicy. The juiciest ribeye steak that you will buy from a butcher.
And the control group for that
But
were
the butcher
Caucasian.
had nothing to do with it was
I'm gonna
printed.
downplay
so
my own shit. If I'm gonna sit here and try to sell you something and tell you, hey, the quality of my product is terrible.
First off, they lied to us because it don't come from a butcher. I don't even trust them no more. The juiciest ribeye that ever came from a butcher that was 3D printed.
I just think that's amazing. The scientific advances we can come up with when you can physically, as a human, stop killing other people. Like,
Well, 1,000 U.S. adults, they made sure they put U.S. adults, said that there's some good shit.
they were white.
And they indicated that 39% of 39% of Americans have considered going vegetarian or vegan since the start of the pandemic.
That's because they're poor.
Other surveys of 2,000 adults conducted in the market research, one poll, Eat Just Inc., shows 60% found themselves transitioning to plant-based diet throughout this period. So I'm thinking that because it's really, really hard to make plants taste like meat. Like there's a lot to go into it. Like you said with the Impossible Burger and shit like that. It's a lot to go into it. So I'm thinking that they came up with this idea, since everybody transitioning from that, going to the vegan and all that shit, that vegans gonna eat this shit up.
Yeah, I'm not transitioning though, and I bet you can't find one nigga that ever heard of the company Just Ink that don't think it literally sells ink.
I can see that.
Okay.
That is a thing. So no 3D printed meat for y'all.
No.
Yeah,
I'm not converting to nothing. I'm good.
I'm good on it.
I've been surviving this long. I'm good.
Go and slaughter that calf in the backyard
Period.
there, buddy.
Just cook mine on the grill.
Hell no. Jay, no 3D meat.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I take my ass to goddamn Publix and get whatever I need.
And then you know how
Yeah, so you better shop at Publix.
I appreciate you.
we'll throw something on the grill for no reason. So imagine having to print your meat out before throwing something on the grill. It take the thrill away.
But that shit gonna take forever.
Whole
That my
barbecue
thing,
folk,
and
yeah.
the article don't say nothing about the time frame of it.
Exactly.
There's a reason why.
Cap.
They also don't say nothing about the price of it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that shit will be.
Or the
pricey.
health risk.
I mean, obviously, it's got to be healthy.
Shit.
I don't think so. I mean, because
trust
like pooping a lot of paper.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know if it's healthy.
You like
Yeah, because the article doesn't say exactly the method that they go into, and I ain't do a lot of research on it. I just saw it on TV and thought it was funny.
pooping ink and paper.
Nah, man. Just give me regular old beef.
That shit might be garbage, but this shit look good though.
I'm sure that might be real meat you
It's
looking at.
supposed to look good.
That might be some righteous
look-
meat.
Have you ever
that
had
look like a
a
nice
Big
ass
Mac
ribeye.
that
Might be
exactly
real
the
meat
way
that
it
you
look
looking
on a
at.
commercial?
Never.
Exactly.
Have you ever seen how they make food commercials? It don't really be food.
Nah, it
They
don't.
use styrofoam and all types of shit. They just paint the shit good.
Yeah. Instead of when they do the cereal commercials, it'd be like milk splashing in slow motion. They be glue. That
Oh,
don't
shit.
That don't even be milk.
I ain't know that part.
Yeah.
All right, so let's switch gears on it because obviously we are in agreements that nobody's eating
No printed meat.
no printed meat. So let's talk about something that a lot of people probably ain't just heard because I just heard about it today. But do y'all know about the T.I. Tiny controversy thing?
Yes.
No, I done heard a little bit.
Yeah.
I heard about that shit. So y'all know about the girl. And well, it's supposed to be 4 more girls that came out
They
now.
have 11 people in total
Shit, I ain't
who
know it
have
was
spoken
11.
out. Yeah.
Yeah.
They did your boy Robert the same way, man.
Oh, but he did that shit.
I about to say
yeah, he did
we not gonna
Hey, he did that.
we can't bring Robert Kelly into that
He
because
did that though.
that nigga was on stage saying you got to be at least this age a long time ago.
He did it. He did it. He did all of that. I believe he did everything. All of that.
Of course he did. The only reason the R. Kelly shit popped off is because that nigga was going broke
Yeah.
and his money was running out.
And he couldn't pay him to be quiet.
Right, that's all that was.
I feel
He
like
couldn't
that
pay
might
his
be-
team.
But this right here, I feel like it's a whole nother situation. But what I want to talk about is the T.I. shit. What I just found out was T.I. is not going to be in Ant-Man 3.
That's unfortunate because I like his acting.
You do?
Yeah. I thought he was good. I thought he was good in the movie. I mean, he didn't have like a star role, but he was like he was good in the moments that he popped in Ant-Man
Yeah.
in particular.
Shoot, what's the movie where they robbed the bank?
We're talking about takers.
Yeah.
He was good in everybody was good in
Yeah.
that, but that was like
He was starring that.
that was a black movie though.
What, Takers?
Yeah, it was a black movie.
You like the
That shit was like Ocean's 11.
For black people.
I get. Jay, you know anything about the T.I. shit?
I mean, I know very little about it because I just feel like with that whole situation, I feel like when you're a celebrity, it's always gonna be some type of shit, especially if you're not careful. You know what I'm saying? Like it's always gonna be some type of controversy, and I feel like if he did whatever he did or during that time, I feel like some of that shit just maybe because they trying to get fame.
Right.
Yeah.
I ain't condoning none of the shit. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like at some point, you know what I'm saying, as a grown ass woman, like you gotta have accountability for your acting. If you know some shit about to happen and you don't want to be a part of that shit, then fucking leave. But I
Right.
feel like if you're gonna stay and kicking and do all this shit, don't be trying to like tell now like you was a victim, like you was right there with the shit when they was doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you waited all this time. So I just feel like, you know, it's unfortunate, but at the same time, it's just like, you know, where's the self accountability in some of this shit?
Exactly. And we talked about that on one of my podcasts we were doing, accountability versus accusations. We had talked about that. So what I want to ask you, cuz, is by you being a photographer, right?
I know, right? Just all kind of different things. And you know what? Now that you say it, didn't your whole ass come do some video for me?
Yes, sir, I did.
So he was thought junior.
Okay.
Yes, sir, I
Just
did.
want to make sure.
Yes, sir, I
As
did.
long as we were thought together, right?
Okay.
You got damn right. I know I was thought. I don't know what
Shit,
you
gotta
were doing.
keep
You
it in the
was,
family.
They said the family that thought together, rock together. All right, man.
amen, amen. Can the church say it? I'm gonna drop a bomb on that motherfucker.
I'm gonna need for y'all to keep it moving.
But yeah, but like, okay, so you know, you a photographer and you photograph different people. Majority of my women. How do you in like that circle? Cause like I said, I hinted to it earlier. You know, they say that male photographers are like big ass thoughts. Like they basically just try to get women in the position to where when they are, you know, filming, they make them do shit. And how do you protect yourself and your name and shit like that when you doing this type of thing? Because you might run into a female that want to do like a scantily clad shoot or whatever.
I think they call them boudoir sessions.
Boudoir sessions.
There you go.
Yeah.
Because I've done a lot of those.
So yeah, I've done those, and this is like the thing is just like I think you have to look at it from like different perspectives because everybody's different. Like, so for me, I look at it like, you know, I'm trying to establish a brand. You know what I'm saying? And as I'm trying to grow, I'm trying to gain more and more business. So if I put it out there that, like you said, like I'm just out to, because there are some photographers that do what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? They're out here, you know what I'm saying, knocking these little chicks down, and you know, by all means, you know, if they with it, you know, that's what it is. But
Right.
at the same time, it's just like I don't try to put myself in that box. And then a lot of the times that some of the people that take, you know, that I take pictures of, for instance, like you know, I feel like they young minded. You know what I'm saying? So that alone don't interest me anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it would be cool if I was just into that type of stuff, then maybe I'd be more vulnerable to it.
Yeah.
But since like when the highlight of your life is smoking weed all day, and that does nothing for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm at the point in my life where I'm trying to build something. I'm trying to build this brand to keep it going. And you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do different things with my life, take trips. You know what I'm saying? Just live my life. And if that's the shit that I feel.
Right.
Now, so like I said, like there are some situations where, you know, you feel like you're getting like, you know, some of them like try, oh, you attract, you know, they try to come on to you or whatever, but it's like the same thing. It's like you have to try to draw that line and keeping it professional. Because if not, you know what I'm saying, if shit hit the fan and somebody don't like you, then that word gets out and then that destroys what I'm trying to do.
Right.
And then other people gonna look at it like, oh, I don't want to work with him. Because I hear it all the time. Girls be like, oh, you know, I did a photo shoot with so-and-so and he tried to touch my ass and shit like that. I'm like, you know, nah, like I don't touch the models or none of that. Like, none of that. Because like I said, I don't want to be put in that compromised position. So it's just kind of, it's just more of like a judgment call and then the type of person that you are, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
So like, yeah, you came to that photo shoot. Like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't do anything with old girl like that. She needed me to help her with something. You know what I'm saying? Or if I saw something, I asked her, hey, you know, your hair is this way. Can I adjust it or you got it? You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to let them know. So like I said, you have to make them as comfortable as possible. And I feel like that's just a route I take with it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You. I've been at the shoot. You are very professional when you do it. You really are. I thought you had something.
I do.
What you got to say, babe?
I have something to say about the T.I. Tiny thing. Okay, so I do understand about the accountability thing.
Mm-hmm.
I do understand that sometimes, especially in Georgia, Atlanta, the party scene or whatever, you know, women get into situations where you kind of feel your intuition is telling you it's risky, but it's a celebrity. You may not get this chance again, you know, so you go for it. But you also have to take accountability for the kind of risk that you're taking. But on the opposite side of that, why is it that when everybody talks about this subject, we talk about the women should know better, the women should take accountability? How about people just stop raping other people?
I mean, that is a good point.
That is definitely a good point. I don't know if it's that easy.
I mean, because, and for me, I feel like it's a cultural thing because we have women now who make weapons, bedazzled keychains with knives and tasers and thing on it. And teach women to dress this way, teach women to protect themselves this way, teach women to walk to their car this way, or
We don't teach the men.
You could teach men not to be nasty ass people.
Right.
You could teach them not to rape, rob, and attack people. Like that could also be a thing.
And I feel like that is a great motherfucking point. I feel like that's a great motherfucking point. I also feel that the reason why the emphasis is more on the women doing right to protect themselves against men is because if a man want to do some fucked up shit, he would either one let you know he gonna do some fucked up shit, or he would just do it. And depending on what type of woman you is, you are either not stronger than the nigga that's trying to do the fucked up shit, or you stronger than the nigga that's trying to do the fucked up shit.
I mean, but that doesn't make it right, though.
Oh no, I'm not saying it's right. However, what I'm saying is, I feel like with the T.I. situation, T.I. is a wealthy man. Can we all agree on that?
We can.
He's a wealthy man. When T.I. walks out, there is probably not one woman that would see T.I. and was like, "Ooh, I want a chance with him." And T.I. basically has the pick of the litter. Basically, what I'm saying.
True.
So I feel like if a woman was to get to the point to where T.I. like, all right, I'm finna fuck you, she has already made up in her mind that she's going to do whatever it takes to get to that point.
I receive that. But
so once she gets to that point, if it's something that she doesn't want to do, and she say, no, I'm not finna do that. Me personally, I don't see T.I. with one girl saying, I don't want to do that, and it's 60 girls waiting in line to do it. The T.I. be like, no, you're going to do this.
I can see him doing that. I can see any celebrity doing that because they're used to getting their way. And it really doesn't matter if it's 1 or 60 women. If you are a man that is used to people waiting on you hand and foot, you throwing your money around and throwing your name around, and women just throwing themselves at you, and one woman tells you no, you're going to make an example out of her.
Disrupt his ego.
Yeah.
You done fucked his whole ego up now.
Yeah.
And that's not cool.
Why you telling me no? Everybody else saying yes. What's wrong
Exactly.
with you?
Like, and it goes a step further and say, oh, you think you better than me, or something like that. And then like Tiny is like his little backpack, his little backpack. So it's like, oh, so what you trying to say about my man?
Type shit. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. And there's women out there who do things for the fame just to say, I've been with this celebrity, I've been with that celebrity. I think you got to be these bitches are built different.
Yeah.
Okay, it's bitches that are built to fuck celebrities.
But that's all they want to do.
I am not one of those bitches, but there are bitches built to fuck celebrities.
Right.
But there are some ladies who actually grow up with stars in their eyes. Like, oh my God, I was working at Kroger and T.I. came in and bought apples and girl, we made eye contact like that. They get excited about stuff like that. And I think it's wrong for him or his wife or anybody in their camp as adults to see the stars in their eyes and be like, you want to come to a party with us? And, I think that's like baiting children or childlike. You can talk to a woman and see that she has the mind of a child.
Yeah.
You can tell she's starstruck. And
Exactly.
She'll probably go for whatever you tell her.
Exactly.
I'm gonna speak from like an artist perspective, because like the background, or I can say the backstage lifestyle, is a lot different. You know what I'm saying? So in those situations, like you said, most women put themselves in a place so that they can be seen and recognized, and they acknowledge some of the risks that they're going to have to take in order to get closer to those individuals. Now, if a motherfucker asks me, you want to come back to my house and come to a party after we've just left a big ass party, because that's all a concert is, like, I'm gonna have some questions. Like, you already know it's gonna be a bunch of alcohol, it's gonna be
drugs,
plethora of drugs. So if you take yourself there, then you're gonna have to take all accountability for at least your actions.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? One of the things that this brings to mind to me is like the abuse of power. Some of the artists and other famous people use.
Oh, absolutely. I totally believe that this situation was an abuse of power. I also believe that the reason why this one in particular, because this is not the first time this done happened.
Yeah.
It done came out about T.I. before. This ain't the first time this happened. I feel like this particular time happened because she was probably like their number one Like it was this one trick she did.
She was the recruiter though, right?
Or-
She was the one who was helping recruit these girls.
Yeah, she was number one with Tiny.
Yeah.
Like her
Yeah.
and Tiny, when they met, her and Tiny used to go out and get girls for T.I. to come back. And she used to do everything with Tiny and T.I. and whatever girl that they brought in.
So she was like that unicorn or some shit.
Right. Because, if Tiny was in the position where, Tiny got this going on, she can't do it, he would call, hey,
Yeah.
you in the club, get some women, we going back to the house because Tiny ain't here.
Yeah.
So that's what she was. That was her status. And I felt like if somebody else came in and she was probably, in the mansion doing her thing like she normally do or whatever. And she was like, oh yeah, they upstairs. Let me go upstairs and do the little thing that he like and do the little thing she like. And she walk in and it's like,
Already a chick there.
who is this bitch?
Yeah. She done got
Yeah,
replaced.
she ain't supposed to be in room 301. This is our room.
I'm just disgusted.
You know what I'm saying? And T.I., they had like the whole thing part of it. They said she had an altercation, security dragged her out.
Yeah.
It was a lot of words exchange, this and that, blase, blase.
Angry girlfriend stuff.
Right. And
Yeah.
and I feel like she was like, you know what? I'm gonna show you. Because it's a lot of like not documented stuff, but documented shit.
Like text messages and
Yeah,
stuff. Like
that's
that's
like-
documented.
That's like when you come into the house, just like for instance, like if I was having like a little party or something like that, and my stipulation was when you come through the door, you gotta take a shot. If you don't want to take a shot, you're not coming through the door.
Yeah.
So you came through the door when you took a shot. And I'm like, hey, here a drink. Oh no, I don't want to drink. Well then leave. You came in for the festivities, but because it was something that you really didn't want to do, now you regret and you want to go. Then just go.
Yeah.
Don't come here for a fuck fest, and just because the fuck fest ain't centered around you, now you mad. That's what I feel like this shit done popped off on.
Well, I'm not even worried about the original lady because I believe she was deeply involved with what went on with the other ladies.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm worried about everybody who came after her, people who were actually drugged and assaulted and things like that. Like, that's very unfortunate that those ladies had to go through that and some of the conditions, like that, like just reading their testimonies, that was terrible.
Jay, you got some insight? Jay?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just trying to, as I said, a lot was said. So,
We need to come back to you?
no, I'm just trying. I guess I'm trying to figure out how I want to say this. Cause like I agree with like some parts of it. Like, I think it was Brittany. Is that her name? Brittany, the
Yeah.
kind of kicked it off. That went back.
Yeah,
So,
be the babe.
Like, you can, yeah, and she stated something by saying that you could teach the behavior like the man not to do the raping or anything like that, and then by no means like when I said what I said earlier, I was saying that men shouldn't have accountability with T.I. in this case, or any man. You know what I'm saying? Like they should have accountability for themselves. But I feel like you were saying earlier, like if you come to a party and you say in order for you to get in, you got to take this drink. If you don't want to take that drink, then you don't take that drink and then you leave. That part is not for you. That's you taking that accountability. And at the same time, in the sense of T.I., I just feel like, yeah, he's probably at a point in his life where he can, like that, he's been doing this for a while, or I think the problem became that nobody had probably told him no before. And you know what I'm saying? It's a lot easier to have some of these girls who are afraid to say no or whatever, get them to say yes at some point in time because they feel peer pressure. I still feel like, we as adults got to be better in that situation. Like, we got to learn to say, T.I. got to learn to say, hey, I shouldn't be doing this. And the females got to learn, like, if I don't want to do this, or if I'm going to do this, here are the consequences. I can't cry about it later and try to, fuck up the whole world because, you know what I'm saying, I changed my mind about the situation. I feel like it's the same situation. If we all agree to go rob a bank, you know what I'm saying, don't go feeling self-conscious about the situation after we did what we did. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? Because we already robbed the bank, is over with. Ain't no sense you trying to be Mr. Good Guy now You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Throw everybody else under the bus. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
was with it. You know what I'm saying? So
We robbed the
it
bank,
is-
but you mad because I shot a nigga.
or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like when you do these type of things, you know what I'm saying, you have to own up to that shit. You know what I'm saying? I feel the same way about snitching. You know what I'm saying? If we do some shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I get caught, I'm not gonna bring everybody down. I fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever
Right.
that is, I'm not gonna take the whole team down. I feel like that's what a lot of these people do. And like for old girl, if she was helping in the mix, and then she want to try to come clean and do all this other shit, then I feel like that's some. I'm suspicious of that alone anyway. You know what I'm saying? Why you trying to?
Yeah.
She deserves
Yeah,
to go to
just
jail.
just
But
own
some
your
of those
shit. 'Cause
women
if you
were, some of those women were drugged and transported. You know, like I don't think all of them were completely innocent, but some of them were innocent.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them were drugged without them knowing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I honestly do believe that, and I've been in Atlanta. I've been, you know, on the scene or whatever, and so it is very easy to get invited to a party. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They have Uber drivers who recruit for them, and they do that. They have Uber drivers who recruit for them. You know, people that walk up and down the street, people that hang out in the clubs and stuff. Like, it's very easy to get swept up into a group of ladies, you know, that's going to a location. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Mansion party.
And then they offer you drinks and you don't know what's in it. You just thinking, oh, you know, my adrenaline is pumping because I'm just having a great time at this celebrity's house. But in actuality, you didn't consume something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, you know, then things start happening and
Punch.
yeah, you just can't control it. You know, you can't really make sound decisions after that.
Yeah. Smooth.
I feel like what James said, like you knew what you was getting into. Then when shit went left, you want to run and open your mouth. Like, nah, you knew what you was doing.
Would you all feel differently if it was your daughter that it happened to? Would you give her that same speech?
Or your niece,
Yeah. Or your little sister?
baby cousin.
Knowing that she
something.
knew she was going into that situation. Yeah, nigga, you stupid. You knew what you was getting into. You chose to go over there. You knew what could happen. It's like me, if I go hang out with my partner, I know he sell dope. If I go sit up in your house, I know in a moment the police can come in. So
Now that's
Don't
that's
take
a
my
little
ass
bit
over
different though, cause like in a party scene, especially when
Yeah, because you not
I'm
selling
talking
dope
about
with
the
them.
girl that knew that the one that's telling. Like
Yeah.
she knew what the hell going on. So why
Yeah,
you
but she
telling
was
her?
a part
she was
of
a
it.
part of
We're
it.
talking
though.
about
about
the
the-
women that didn't.
Oh, women
that's
that
just
didn't
being
know.
lured in.
Yeah.
Oh no.
If your
and yeah, and that's
if your
That was-
niece or daughter came to you and said, "Hey, I was sexually assaulted at this party," you know,
Oh, that's different. I
would,
feel
That's a
would
lot
it
more
be
common
would
than
it
we
be
know.
the same speech? You know what
no,
I'm saying?
it wouldn't be the same speech. 'Cause
No,
you
no,
didn't
no,
know,
no,
you
yeah.
didn't agree
Not at all.
for what was going down. You said, "Oh, we going to a party." You didn't know we was finna turn into these niggas trying to have
That's
an
what I'm
orgy.
saying. Like, but any
Like-
party could turn
Yeah,
into that.
and I was about to say that it happens like that. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
common.
Sometimes it can be just a group of girls. Oh, we out partying, we club hopping. We run into somebody that say, "Hey, you want to go to a mansion party?" That's happened to me in my life plenty of times.
Me too.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, you know, you going off the adrenaline of the night. So you thinking, I'm going to go have me a good time. I'm
You don't
going
want the
go
night to
party.
end.
You don't
Man,
want the
when
night to
Banana
end.
Joe's was open, just like
Oh, man.
like thinking back in my
Yeah.
mind when Banana Joe's was open, I used to do some
Man.
dangerous shit.
Bruh.
But I tell all my female friends, like, if you went out and you woke up somewhere where you didn't think you was gonna spend the night at, and you feel like something went wrong that you weren't aware of, say something right then and there. Don't just be like, oh, maybe it's
well,
nothing.
Rod,
Like-
first of all, I have an app on my phone. Rod always has my location 24 hours a day, and she know that I don't care how long I stay out. I will be the one to go home. I don't care if it's 3, 4, 5 in the morning. I'm going home.
All right.
I will not fall asleep
because,
anywhere.
but that's
I'm saying, but you said, but they were drugs. So if you drug,
Accountability.
Oh,
Accountability.
you know what I'm saying? But so you wake up,
You know.
you wake up on somebody's couch, you like, nigga, this not my house. This not.
Yeah.
Hey, first thing you should be doing is, hey man,
I'm breezing
calling
out.
somebody.
Yeah, I'm breezing out.
Hey, meet me at the ER. I'm finna get tested because I just woke up at this random person house. And no, so I was at this
I
magic
can
party. And I
say,
woke up at on the bed, and I knew I wasn't the last place I was in the
I've
living
been
room.
out and I've tried stuff, but you know what? I've never not been aware. if that makes sense.
Right.
I've never not been aware of where I was or what was happening. Now I may be quiet, but I am aware of the location that I'm in. I'm aware of who is around me at the time. I just might be moving in slow motion. But even still, I know me. I'm gonna get up and go.
Like me, like if a bartender make my drink at the bar and they put it where I can't see it, I don't want that. Make my drink again.
I don't take drinks from other people.
I mean,
so
no,
I make that a habit, and it's nice. You know, I think it's very nice. I think it's a great gesture, but I don't take drinks from people.
If I offer you a drink in the club, you gonna be at the bar with me. Hey,
Yeah, I was about to
tell
say,
the bartender what you want.
That's
I'm not gonna
somebody,
stand there and be like, "Oh, I'm bringing your drink back."
But
Jay.
I'm just a highly suspicious person.
Yeah.
Hey, what you were saying about accountability? I heard you.
No, I'm just saying because what she was saying that she does all these steps to make sure that she come home safe, or all of these steps that she does, right? And I feel like that's her. That's really my point right there. It's like she's taking accountability for her actions, and I feel like at some point, a lot of these women they don't. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't take accountability for their actions. Like she's the perfect example of what I'm saying. Like somebody who's in that situation.
Right.
Now to go back to what you were saying, like if I have a daughter and she's 13 years old, when she gets to that point where she goes out and she's doing, her own thing or whatever, yeah, I'm gonna have a conversation with her. You know what I'm saying? Or anytime, hey, if you go out, beware of your surroundings. I'm always telling my kids that. Beware of your surroundings, because I know the dangers of what it is out here. You know what I'm saying? They're just learning about it.
Yeah.
So and I tell her all the time, if anything, beware. Where are you? You know what I'm saying? How do you get home? Know where you are at all times. You know what I'm saying? So I'm teaching her to be accountable for herself, no matter what. Now, if something happens to her, then especially if some shit that she don't want, then I'm gonna blow the bitch up. You know what I'm saying? That's a completely different story. You know what I'm saying? Like that is completely different. Yeah. But if she go out and she's doing this own thing and she goes, you know what I'm saying? She's putting herself in there. It's like you can only help somebody who want to be helped. You know what I'm saying? It's like if she's out there doing it, she's gonna continue to keep doing it. She's gonna keep putting herself out there in the situation.
Right.
And let's be honest, there are plenty of females who go out there and do it. Even in the military, like there's people who, like we call them barrack rats. You know what I'm saying? Because that's all that they would talk to. Like they all wanted niggas in the military. That's it. That's all they was fucking with. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And because of that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, some of them got passed around through the bed. Why? Because that's what they was putting themselves out there for. You know what I'm saying? They was hoping one day that somebody might wipe them up so they can get all these benefits and take them from wherever city they were in at the time. Like,
and then they end up being ran through and known as the post slut. Yep.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, just like again, like if you don't want that brand and you don't want that situation, like, bro, like you cannot be. You gotta have self accountability. And yeah, the people who own posts or rappers, select whatever movie star, whatever you have that somebody else wants, yeah, you gotta protect your own self. Like I told somebody a long time ago, if I was a rapper or a millionaire or anything, I'm only fucking with people with money. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm only gonna date a chick like Beyonce. Because I ain't got to worry about her if shit go left. She running the TMZ talking about, oh, we did such and such or such. No. She got just as much to lose as I do.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree with
people
that.
who got something to lose.
I agree with
just
that.
as much as you got to lose.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, and it's just like, you're not going to bring me down because of shit when, you don't like the way it panned out. Or if I cheated, you want to go tell the whole entire world that, oh, yeah, him and, so-and-so having sex or whatever. No, you ain't going to try to tell my career just because of shit or because the shit didn't work out. And I feel like that's what a lot of these people do. Like who else tried to come up real quick? Y'all remember Usher when the girl?
Oh yeah, the big girl.
Yeah, the big girl.
Yeah.
Hey, bro.
Like she didn't even have an STD or nothing, but she's trying to drag this man down because it came out.
Don't discourage the stars from getting normal people. Because
you feel me?
I'm still holding out hope for Drake. He gonna make that one sad album. He gonna be so vulnerable.
You gonna be the one in the cry they point to.
Yeah. I'm gonna send that DM at the right time. Mm-hmm. I will be the shoulder Drake.
He gonna be the
for
one.
You to cry on, Drake.
That's gonna be the concert that you go to when he finally comes to the BJCC.
For you.
You front row.
Whatever you need, okay?
Oh no, that's Usher shit. Spotlight, big stage.
I won tickets a few years ago to that concert that Trey Songz did. It was like this very intimate concert. It's like maybe 75 people, and me and my friend won tickets. And he brought this girl on stage. Oh my God, I'm so jealous. He brought his girl on stage, and I'm like, Lord, listen.
And he was like
Listen,
slow
Lord.
grinding on old girl.
Yes, I'm so jealous.
Don't nobody do that shit like Janet Jackson. I'm sorry.
Oh God.
To this day, if I can go to a Janet Jackson concert,
Front row.
Yeah,
Got
but
to
it's
be
so
front
but
row
it's so
because I want to be
it's so
grinded on.
strap me to that cross
Please.
It's so expensive.
and play that song. That's all I want. I promise you.
Listen. I will take accountability for this. Okay, Drake somebody gonna break his heart so bad. He gonna be in the studio just crying. I will be that shoulder for you, Drake.
And I ain't even gonna lie, a Marlon Negro, you can put whatever you want to put in my drink, baby. It's good.
I'm still trying to get Jasmine Sullivan to hit me back.
Oh, Jasmine. Oh, yes.
Yeah, I heard the album. I was like, shh, right into a DMs, man.
What a hotel. I love that album.
All them rappers that like big girls. I am here for you. I am here for you. Okay.
Okay, so all right. So of course y'all know T.I. denied all the allegations.
Of course he did.
He made a video about it. He talked about how, what him and his wife do in their bedroom kingdom is what they do, and if anybody's invited in there,
It was consensual.
it's all consensual.
That's an interesting choice of words.
So what it say?
He read dictionaries and stuff.
I'm sure he does.
What it say? It say the lawyer of the rapper and his wife told Vulture in March the 1st of the new victim, which there's somebody else that came out because you said it was a different number. It said in response to the Peterson lawsuit, another lawyer of a couple, Andrew Butler, told Vulture on March the 1st, nothing our clients may have said about her is defamatory.
Meaning they ain't speak bad on it. Is it safe to say maybe?
But they have spoken bad on her. Tiny has, and Shakana has.
But
so they have spoken bad on her.
But
T.I.
what they said
hold-
was not true though, because that's the basis of like
T.I. hold
I can say your
IG.
breath stink if it stink. I'm not lying, but if I say it's stinking and don't, then
I
I'm
think-
just kind of.
But I'm saying though, T.I. whole Instagram video that he did where he was addressing the allegations, all that shit to me seemed disrespectful. Because he was basically saying like,
It absolutely was.
bitch, you knew what it was. You got mad. I said get out.
But do you see?
Now you mad.
But do you see how his words are twisted? Though he's not denying anything that was done to these ladies
At all.
What he's saying is because it was done behind our closed doors.
It was consensual.
It's consensual, but it's actually not. It doesn't matter who door is behind.
Right. So that
He's not denying that he did some shit.
right. So that brings the question of if you know you are going into a place where there is nothing but drugs, liquor, and fucking going on,
Why go in?
and you still choose to go in that.
But the
hold up.
consent of sex is not consent to be degraded and raped.
No, understandable.
Cause I don't care if
Understandable.
If you in the middle of it, if you in the middle of fucking, and she be like,
If
nah.
she say stop, then
If she
you
say
stop.
stop, that's
yeah,
it.
you supposed
And
to
it's
stop.
easy for people to use women as an example, but what about men?
Yeah.
If you a man and you went somewhere and there was a lot of women, but also drugs and alcohol, and somebody tried to get you in the booty hole, wouldn't you object to that? And wouldn't you want to be heard in that moment?
Right. Fact.
Okay.
However, if I know,
and-
I'm not gonna wait
Yeah.
20. I'm not gonna wait.
Yeah,
I'm not
me
gonna
personally,
wait
I'm not
to tell
waiting.
somebody.
I'm not
Actually,
waiting
I'm
years.
not waiting.
Actually,
Yeah.
it is a proven fact that most men do not report sexual assault until much later. Just like women. As a matter of fact, a lot of men don't report it at all.
Yeah.
episode of Law and Order 2012.
Period.
Okay.
So
That is a fact.
It
Yeah.
does, it
That's
does
a fact, but
so
me
it does
personally-
happen a lot, and men don't report it. Women may report it later, but men don't report it at all.
So
They
what do
have
you
to
think
be
the difference
literally
is?
Caught in the act.
So what do you think the difference is between men reporting it and women reporting it?
It's
Because the
more
time
common.
frame is still a time frame,
It's more
right?
common for women. Women are viewed to be the softer, weaker sex, and it's common for us to be degraded or assaulted. You hear about a woman being raped or something, you're like, but you hear about a man being raped, you're like, damn, what he was on. Damn,
Shit.
what he was
Every
on.
time I hear about that shit, it's always like, ain't no nigga rape you. Like the only time you hear about a man being raped is in jail.
No, men get raped out of jail.
Yeah, I know. I know
Men
they
get
do.
raped by women too.
They
Yeah.
sure do.
Exactly,
They
but I'm
sure
saying
do.
though, if 9 times out of 10, if you hear a man say he been raped, first thing gonna come to mind is how long you was in prison.
Yeah.
Like nobody's gonna say, "Oh shit, you just left the Continental."
Or what man kissed you when you was little?
Yeah.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
They
Yeah.
ain't thinking,
Right.
it was some cougar that hopped down and
And
wouldn't stop.
some ladies
Right.
are sexual predators.
They out there.
That
Right.
is something that is also not.
But when you hear about
widely
women being raped, it's a million scenarios.
yeah, she was promiscuous. She was somewhere she ain't had no business being. But who says where we
She
supposed to
should have
be?
been dressed a certain way.
Yeah, but who says? You know, like you can get raped anywhere. You can get assaulted anywhere.
You remember that question on the last podcast you was on? What would women do if men were gone for 24 hours?
Yeah.
And you remember all them answers?
It was all about safety.
Right.
Yeah.
It was all about safety.
Walking in the dark with my headphones on, like the stuff like that. It's crazy because men, you don't think about it. You know what I'm saying? You're like, shit, I be walking
that's why-
around with my headphones all the time.
And that's why I want to pose the question. I'm gonna ask Jay this question. Jay,
Yeah.
if women were gone for 24 hours, with like for no reason, like you don't even know. Let's just say you woke up one day, and all the women in the world were gone for 24 hours. What would you do?
Nigga, get peace.
He said, "Be at peace."
For 24 hours, nigga, peace.
Peace.
24
Oh
hours.
my God.
My first thought was it's gonna be quiet as hell.
It's the fuck.
It's gonna be real quiet.
But I ain't gonna lie, 24 hours without women, I probably wouldn't even notice for the first 12.
Yeah, when we come back, half of y'all have boyfriends.
Oh no.
Wow.
Oh.
No.
I said half.
What a
I said half. I said half. And I meant what, and I stand ten, and I stand 10 toes
what
down.
I said.
I stand 10 toes down.
I said what I said.
Because women
Okay.
definitely exist now.
I mean,
And half of y'all got boyfriends.
I mean, it would be a lot of happy motherfuckers out here if y'all were gone.
I bet they be happy as fuck.
Happy as the fuck.
That they ain't got no competition in the
Okay, so oh shit, my bad.
You
Watch
heard
out,
that, didn't
that.
Back to the T.I. shit, right? T.I.
Yeah.
shit. Do y'all think because one, he has not been proven guilty, all of these is accusations, is hearsay. How do y'all feel about Marvel pulling him from the movie?
I
That
think it's
was a
safe.
safe move.
That was
on
a
their
safe.
Safe
That was a
move.
safe
You know
white
what
people
I'm saying?
move. They was like hell to the no.
They just didn't want to be involved. And I'm gonna be honest. To me, for me, T.I. ain't that great of an actor. He can be replaced real easily.
He could.
Like I ain't rushing to go see a movie because T.I. in
They
it.
could
I
put-
mean,
they
I
could
get
put
that.
Chris
I get
Brown in
that.
his place. He light skinned.
Yeah.
They could not put Chris Brown
They
in that
could.
place.
I think he's funny.
No, I mean no,
Imagine
no.
Ant-Man all dancing and shit.
He wasn't Ant-Man.
He wasn't Ant-Man
worked
himself.
For the company. He was a part of the team, like on
Yeah.
Takers. He was a part of the team.
Yeah, he was his friend. He was his friend.
I
He was a
mean,
tech guy.
You can cast any black guy to do the part. Like
And Marvel has shown that they don't give a fuck
they don't.
because
They
was it
replaced
Terrence Howard?
Yeah.
Terrence Howard got replaced with what's his name?
Angela Bassett husband.
But that was over money. That
Right.
was completely different. Because he
But he looked
'cause,
totally different. They unveiled him.
Yeah, they basically unveiled the nigga.
They did.
They did. They unveiled the nigga.
Terrence must have said,
I mean,
hey, Mike,
yeah. It was over
Hey, Mike,
money,
you
but
gonna
it
have
was
to pay
like,
me some more money, Mike.
like you know, for them to say, like one thing I will say about T.I., I feel like he is a decent actor.
I think he's decent.
He's a decent actor, but I don't feel like nobody can play his role. You know what I'm saying? Like when you look at we use Black Panther for example.
Yeah.
Can't nobody replace Chadwick.
Nobody
No.
can play Black Panther like Chadwick Ball.
They can't put. I hope they don't put Beyonce in the movie.
Nobody
Like,
They
can.
better not.
I love Beyonce, but she can't. Like she
She-
just can't. She can't do it. She can like.
Beyonce in acting is like oil and water.
No, it's like garbage. It's like garbage and water. It's like drinking a cup of garbage. Like, and I love Beyonce. I love everything about Beyonce except her acting. It's just it physically hurts me.
So you ain't like her in Cadillac Records?
That was the best acting that she did, but it still wasn't up to par.
She did I, and she did I in Dreamgirls. The music and the sidekick saved her.
Yeah.
What is her name?
You are not calling her sidekick.
Jennifer.
Yes,
you not calling Jennifer Hudson a sidekick.
She was Beyonce's
man.
sidekick. Who was looking?
Ooh.
Nobody knew that she would surpass Beyonce in that movie. Everybody was like, "Oh, this movie coming out, it's gonna be, like all about Beyonce." Now, Jennifer did her thing though. I was a huge fan of her after seeing the movie. Like her performance was
Amazing.
moving. Yeah,
right.
It was amazing. But like Beyonce in Black Panther, I would dead ass.
Who was she playing Black Panther?
I hope not herself, because I did not
That's
like
what I'm
the
saying. Like who was she playing? Because old girl. Because technically, if anybody read comic books,
Shuri would be the next.
T'Challa does die.
Yeah.
And the mantle is passed on to his sister.
Okay, I can
which
see
is already cast.
That's fine.
Yeah.
So who the fuck will Beyonce play? Because she can't play on the leader of the army. Because old girl is fire. She ain't going nowhere.
I like her.
No, she fire. So you can't play the leader of the army. Who the fuck else?
But she ruined Lion King. Like
she really did.
Did you see the meme where she said, "Come on, Liza," or something? I was like, Beyonce? Why did you do that?
Yeah.
Why you do Simba like that? That man daddy died. How you just gonna come take that man shower like that, Beyonce? Like, I hate that.
So who will replace T.I. in Ant-Man?
Absolutely any light skinned black guy.
Basically.
Anybody. Any light skinned black guy.
Jay,
I mean, they don't have to be like him. I think you get, like I said, his character wasn't that strong.
Gambino to do it.
I like him. But I like him, though.
What I'm saying, but
And he would act his ass off.
He would. I like him, though.
What'd you say, Jay?
he killed it in the Star Wars.
I'm just saying you can get anybody. I mean, T.I. character wasn't that like prominent in the movie, so I don't think that somebody would miss the fact that T.I. was in the movie. So I don't think it has to be any like 10 person. I think you can get any black person.
The only people that were missing were the people that found him attractive.
I'm glad you said that. That because you just made my point. By them taking T.I. out of Ant-Man, half of everybody that's sitting here didn't realize that T.I. was in there, even though y'all seen the movie.
No, I knew he was in there.
No, I'm saying like listen, like T.I. from Ant-Man. Oh yeah, he was there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he doesn't have like a dominant role. So I feel like if they was gonna take him out, they didn't have to advertise it. Like the nigga just couldn't have been there, and it'd have been Ant-Man 3.
He brought a drug dealer turned good type vibe to the group.
You know what I'm saying? Like who remembers? Let's see, what movie can I pick up? That's Marvel.
Takers. As far as black movies go, Takers was up there for me.
Takers is probably his best movie. Yeah, honestly,
I think it was. I mean, even though everybody died at the end, I mean,
that nigga sucked their roll bounce.
Roll bounce.
I mean, when Takers had some prominent actors, right?
Yeah, ATL.
Roll bounce was bad for many.
You said Takers what, Jay?
I'm saying Takers had prominent actors. You know what I'm saying? You had Idris Elba. You had
Paul Walker.
You know what I'm saying? You had people who made. Now, if that movie had just been T.I. and some other rinky dink niggas, you wouldn't have gave a fuck about that.
Hell no.
It would have been straight to DVD.
What's that shit he did with the chicken?
That shit would have been I got the hookup.
Never saw it.
Like Master P time.
Cutthroat City.
Never saw it.
That shit's terrible.
Never saw it.
What they on with Cutthroat?
Yeah,
Cutthroat. The shit with him and Mike Epps.
Never saw it.
Oh no, not that. Oh, you talking about with him, Mike?
Yeah, when they were cooking the chicken and Mike Epps, they dropped the weed in the grease.
Yeah.
And they were making all the chicken with the grease and shit.
That was terrible too.
Never saw it.
That shit was horrible.
So glad I did.
And he was the main character, and I felt like he was the nigga that was in ATL.
Oh yeah,
And
that's
the highlight
like,
of the movie was the little small
he come
part
back
DC
home
Young
or
Fly
something,
had.
right?
Yeah.
Best part of the movie.
Yeah, he
that-
made it
that
big.
movie-
Mike Epps is still in the hood, and he come home because I think like one of their parents died or something and left
The mama was in the hospital or something like that.
Yeah, left the company to him,
Yeah.
and he trying to run it like a strict business, and Mike Epps trying to run it like a party club.
Tiana Taylor was in them.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I
He
think I
dropped
saw
weed
it.
in the grease. The chicken started booming and shit like that, and then they end up at the end of the movie opening up a weed chicken's place in L.A.
That's stupid.
That shit was garbage.
Yeah, that movie.
And that nigga was the main actor.
I'm sure he was.
He was the
I'm
main.
sure he was also the
and he-
producer, the director.
Probably was. He probably that shit garbage. Like me personally, T.I. had a moment in Ant-Man 2. Like Ant-Man 1, you really didn't see him. He had a cameo in Ant-Man 1.
But in 2, he
Ant-Man
had
2,
quite a few lines. He
yeah,
was
he-
involved.
He ain't like Red Man.
He had a whole like 15-minute scene.
Ice Cube.
I love Red Man. I love Ice Cube.
Like them as actors,
I love
it was
Method
kind of
Man.
Yeah.
kind of vibe with it. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Even if the content, because how high they kind of stayed along a certain lines, but still it was relatable with them as the main characters. But
yeah.
T.I., he ain't that type of rapper to be jumping over into acting.
I feel like he tried too hard. And I
Way
feel like
too hard.
that what fucks him up. I feel like he's like, yes, this is my part. I can play it. This is me playing the part.
I am speaking.
Right.
You hear me
Yeah.
speaking? Isn't it
Best
so
role probably
eloquent?
was
I
in
am
American
Listen to
Gangster.
my
Words.
vernacular as I speak these words.
Right. As I speak
No,
these
bro.
vocabularies, my vernacular is expeditiously. Shout out to the podcast. You know what I'm saying? Like I like me personally, them announcing that he's not in Ant-Man 3, I wasn't like, oh my God, no.
It was more of a political stance.
No,
I
not
feel
till.
like it was more of a political stance. Marvel wanted folks to know that they
ain't
not
fucking with that.
supporting
We don't
that type of
stand with the
shit.
niggas.
Right, and I feel like even if they was to have him in
Protect the
Ant-Man
brain.
3, if they was to have him in Ant-Man 3, I'm pretty sure people wasn't gonna be like, I'm not gonna watch that.
Yeah, people,
Right.
white people would, cause they be like, you know what? They're supporting a sex trafficker, whether
Yeah.
it's confirmed or not.
I know they ain't trying to go.
But I'm
there.
talking about the amount of people. The amount, because I mean it's shit. They tried to shut down what that movie was. See, this is why I need to do better on my notes.
Yeah.
That's like
I
how
need
they
way
tried
better on my
people to
notes.
stop watching Avengers because they wanted them to remove the Hulk's nipples because it was too sexual.
That's a good one.
Bro,
Ain't
I
nobody
would
worried
love-
about. He got
I would
nipples.
love to
Who
know-
is getting aroused by Hulk nipples?
Thank you.
He
I
got
would like to
nipples?
know
Everybody has
why.
nipples.
I would like to know, like, why would you look at that and say, "Oh my God, that is so sexual that I'm going to."
This nigga got
write a
nipples.
letter."
But the white lady in a whole skin tight leather suit is not a problem.
Period.
I'm offended.
She was literally raised in a brothel.
What
But
about the
they
blue
beat
lady that's
them.
walking around naked that changed into other people? Nobody said anything about her and X-Men.
First of all, she the shit.
Who you talking about? The
Absolutely.
blue lady?
Yeah.
Yes,
She
Mystique.
was
Mystique.
looking naked.
She the shit.
Yeah, she is basically naked. All she got on is like a bra and panties, and the rest of the
I-
shit is like silicone.
I aspire to that level of bad bitchness.
So ain't nobody missing T.I. in Ant-Man 3.
Hell no.
I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't.
Wasn't
Going
even
to
looking
see
forward
Ant-Man
to
3.
Ant-Man 3.
I was gonna watch it, but I was gonna see what type of role they was gonna give him though.
I
I
wasn't
was
even.
gonna see where they're
going
gonna
to
expand his
see
part.
it.
But I ain't like him not being in gonna stop me from watching. I'm still finna go watch it.
The only reason I watched it was for the Easter eggs for other movies.
But since to keep the thing going, since we on this Marvel shit, this superhero type shit, how do y'all feel about a black Superman?
I think we didn't have enough white ones.
I don't think you can switch Superman though.
Why not? That's
He's
what everybody else.
been a predominant white
Who
character.
would be the
They
black
switched
Superman?
Spider-Man.
I'm glad you asked, Rock. Who would be the black Superman?
Because, like, I'm thinking, like, Idris, you know what I'm saying? Maybe Michael.
No, he's getting up there. in
Michael who?
age.
Michael who?
B. Jordan.
B. Jordan.
Oh, that's exactly who
Idris
they are
Elba.
talking about to be the next Superman.
I might could
with that.
sit to watch him as it wouldn't be Clark Kent. Would Superman have a black name?
What they doing is, and this goes back to anybody that read comic books that know the lore and shit like that. Because DC and Marvel, you know, they've been competing against each other. So they both, like, when Marvel did different universes, DC did different universes. So it's another universe in where there is another Superman from Krypton.
Okay.
And it's Val Zed. That's what it's supposed to be. So they are trying to cast him in the new universe for Superman.
Okay,
Okay.
okay, I can see it. I can see that.
Okay, well,
They switching I can see them switching the universe because now you really creating a whole new character.
But that's the thing though. Like, even though it's a different
It's like with
universe.
It's like the Spider-Man with the mask.
He would still have
mask.
the
No,
same
see, that's
superpowers.
different because on DC in their DC universe, Bruce Wayne is still Bruce Wayne. He's just evil. You know what I'm saying? It's still Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
He's still a white billionaire rich nigga.
Okay, but
That's him.
He just believe in killing now.
Right. That's all it is. In the Spider-Verse, it's different people that had that same scenario where they got bit by a spider. You know what I'm saying? It versus that Batman shit where it wasn't just like, oh, you had a family traumatized and shit. You had a family traumatized and you became Batman. You had it. The Spider-Verse is if you had went to that store and you got bit by a spider. If you had went to that clinic, you got bit by a spider. If you had went to that guy, you got bit by a spider. That's what the Spider-Verse is. That's what makes shit different. So with the DC shit, the alternate universe of Superman is Superman that is not good. He's either evil or just like
What they call him?
Bizarro.
Bizarro, yeah.
Yeah, Bizarro Superman. You know what I'm saying? Bizarro Superman is still Superman. He just retarded. Can I say retarded on the podcast? I don't think I can say retarded. I should say retarded.
He's
I
challenged.
keep saying retarded. Can I stop saying
He
retarded?
was challenged. Yeah.
I mean, but Michael B. Jordan is who this upcoming money spending generation looks up to. So who wouldn't want to see him in a pair of tights? I'd watch it. And Idris is getting up there in age. Don't want to see him.
Idris Elba ain't doing it. Idris Elba finna be 007.
I don't want to see him in no legs.
Take him out.
I don't know, but
No,
they
wait,
smoothly
wait,
transition him into like that rocket
I don't
roll.
think he's gonna be double.
Yo, hold on. Oh, whoa.
You don't think he gonna be 007?
I think he'll be a great one.
You don't think he would be James Bond?
No, not
Might
not
be Jerome.
Jerome. I don't.
Jerome
I don't think that he wouldn't be a good 007. I think I read something like a little while ago, and he was stating that, you know what I'm saying, because of the backlash of people get upset that him being a black James Bond, they basically saying the same thing. You know, you can't have a black Superman. You can't have a black James Bond. I think in certain instances, like, I feel like there is a difference, right? So, like, you can't have a white man play Black Panther. You know what I'm saying? That, like, in certain instances, I don't feel like you can change the character. And so, but James Bond, I feel like anybody can play it because that's technically about a special agent, or a secret agent, that, you know, within the ranks.
But Black Panther is in the
like
name. I wouldn't support a white Black Panther anyway because it's about Africa and Wakanda.
I was just about to say Black Panther is more than a name because it's in Africa. So it was a black man.
That he wouldn't personally be white because it's built around like black culture.
It is, but if you want to be technical, there are plenty of white people who feel like they are African in descent by roots because they are born in Africa and they feel like they have roots.
Yeah, they were born in
So-
Africa.
And there
So,
were
I
white
mean-
people.
They are
There were
African.
white people in the movie. Didn't they work at the museum?
Yeah.
But you know, I feel what you're saying because like that's the same way as them getting people to play. You ever seen that movie? Probably not because it was terrible. The Gods of Egypt, where everybody in that bitch
I
white.
actually
It was
have
white.
one.
It was terrible.
Yeah, Gerard
Except
Butler.
for like, I think matter of fact, Tad Both was the only like black face in the movie, or notable character that was in the movie. But you know, the Gods of Egypt were all
with
played.
Gerard
Like,
Butler, he's British too, isn't he?
Yeah.
yeah. So I mean, I feel like there are some roles I don't feel like they should ever change the super character like that. I don't feel like a white Black Panther, a white guy playing Black Panther would ever be popular in any realm, right? But I feel like stuff like you said, James Bond, I feel like that's a secret agent that changes daily.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't
It
feel
could
like
be
you can
interchangeable. You
necessarily
can put a
always be
female in
white.
James
It could be a
Bond.
woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like I don't feel like with that, because like prime example, if you want to put a female, you can look at the movie. I don't know, it came out a couple of years ago, Salt, where Angelina Jolie beat out
That was good.
Tom Cruise. Right? It was a great ass movie. You know, so I feel like a movie like James Bond can be played by anybody. So to try to separate it by race, I think that's stupid. But I think like certain Marvel characters, certain characters, like I feel like it would be weird to see a black Bruce Wayne, although I would welcome it. You know what I'm saying? Because that shows black people other than what they typically try to put us in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like I've only known Batman to be white. You know.
Yeah.
But I do get props for moving the Green Lantern in the cartoon as a black man. He went from white to a black man. So, but the Green Lantern,
but the Green Lantern is different Green Lanterns in that whole
Yeah,
universe.
it's a lot of them.
Yeah, you can't use Green Lantern as an example.
It's a
It's
ton.
Yeah, like
There's
that.
a whole
I
planet of
welcome
them.
it.
You
Yeah,
got
but you ain't never seen them welcome a black Superman, a black Batman, like the prominent characters,
Facts.
or even a black Wonder Woman. You know what I'm saying? Like I even think that would be cool because if you go and look at the movies, they're black fucking Amazons running around that bitch anyway.
And everybody
right?
know Amazons were black.
Yep.
So I mean, I think certain characters you can switch because you have to look at the dialogue in which they were written, and so I think so. But like that again, I think certain characters shouldn't be changed whether they be white, black, or not. But like I said there's because I don't see anybody playing Black Panther period other than some black people.
What is a good example of Michael B. Jordan acting that would make somebody think that he could play Superman?
I mean, when you think about it, Superman didn't have no emotionally compelling speeches or anything like that. He just flew around in tight pants.
First of all, I wouldn't want him to do it because all DC movies are trash, and that shit would just ruin his career. So
that's true. DC.
I agree with that, but I don't think he should be opted out.
I mean, acting wise, like I feel like me personally, Michael B. Jordan has not shown the active range to be a double actor in a movie. For instance, like we talking about him playing Superman, and everybody's thinking about Superman, red, blue, Superman in the suit, saving people, super strong in this. But what about the secret identity, the Clark Kent?
I think he'll be alright in that. But
I think he do that because he's played in roles like that. He's played. You seen the movie about how he did the lawyer, and he was down here in Alabama. And they filmed the movie with James. I think he has that. I mean,
I forgot about that movie. I forgot about.
Yeah, he's been acting since. Because remember, he was in The Wire, and he played the little scared little drug dealer. Like he has a wide catalog of acting. You know what I'm saying? So.
With superhero
I think
he
like playing Clark
but like as a superhero, what
sucked.
really could he say?
The last one he did with Fantastic Four.
So they're gonna like,
he did the Fantastic Four. He sucked in it.
It really don't take that much.
Everybody sucked in it. Angelina Jolie, all of them.
Angelina Jolie wasn't even in that movie, but I mean, good try.
Angelina Jolie was not in Fantastic Four.
She wasn't in. Oh, my bad.
Fantastic Four was garbage.
Yeah,
it was garbage.
Yeah.
And that was a revamp.
Yeah,
it was garbage.
The revamp. And I based my whole him being a superhero acting of like the best superhero acting that he did, in my opinion, was Killmonger.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I ain't want to say it, but he wasn't even a superhero.
It was very relatable because he was young,
right.
He was black, he was angry, he was out for revenge. I mean, that's like a normal black person.
But
right?
all of that man's acting, in my opinion,
he ever did.
all of this shit, like this nigga can play the tough guy. Yeah. He can play the tough guy like a motherfucker. I just don't see him playing the good
tough guy.
The I only fight when I have to type of guy.
I think he do both. Like I said, because he pulled off, like I said, that one movie with Jamie Foxx. Like, he pulled that movie off. That wasn't about him being the tough guy.
What movie that was?
That was about him putting on the suit and trying to do the right thing. And I think that's what Clark Kent character kind of.
I think he probably could pull it off. I mean,
hold on. What that Jamie Foxx movie was?
I forgot what the movie was called. I forgot what it was.
Yeah, it was.
I didn't even know Michael B. Jordan did a movie with Jamie Foxx.
He did.
Yeah, it was about Alabama. Yeah.
Oh, you talking about the one you were just talking about? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it was. I think he had a bigger role than Jamie Foxx did in the movie. So I mean,
hands down, the guy was he's not terrible. I mean, a terrific actor.
Yeah, he's a good actor.
I think he's great. I guess Superman is like, I think he should have probably did that before Black Panther. I think doing Black Panther and then coming back to do Superman.
Right. Like I feel like he stepped. I feel like he put himself out there as this type of character in a superhero movie.
That was peak.
Yeah,
that was peak for him.
That was it, and it's like, okay, well, if you're gonna do another superhero, you have to be a villain. He has to be a villain at this point. I don't see him doing.
He can be a superhero. He just
it's kind of like
be Superman.
It's kind of like nigga play Tony Stark.
Robert Downey.
Yeah.
Yeah, Robert Downey.
Yeah.
That's kind of like Robert Downey going to play the Joker.
No, I can't see that.
Like no,
I wouldn't take him.
right? No. But if Robert Downey had played the Joker, could you see him playing Iron Man?
No.
No.
You see what I'm saying?
No.
No.
Not at all.
Right. He's like that's how I look at it.
Yeah.
Like I have no problem with him being Superman because especially the last Superman, that nigga was trash. I feel like they only picked that nigga because of his physique.
I mean, I don't.
That nigga was
they
trash.
might only be looking at him because of his physique, also.
But I feel like Michael B. Jordan would probably bring personality to it.
He probably would.
He probably brings personality.
Okay,
He
let me
probably,
ask you this. So, but he played a good guy first, and then went to a bad guy. But then you have a problem with him playing a good guy again. Like I don't understand that.
it's not so much as I have a problem with him playing a good guy. Is that I feel like he would play a bad guy better. Kind of like Denzel. Denzel did all these fucking movies. What he got an Oscar for? Training Day. He was an asshole.
Yeah. He was definitely the bad.
He did John Q before Training Day. He was a wholesome, loving father. He played the fuck out that role. Did he not?
He did.
He did.
But he got an Oscar for Training Day, where he was a complete asshole.
He was a bad cop for
That
real.
movie popped.
You see what I'm saying? Like
Popped off.
it's certain niches that actors have where they just fit in that shit. That's why Man on Fire for Denzel. Those movies are fucking awesome. Because
every Joker has been legendary.
right.
Every single person that they chose to be the Joker.
Off the top. And it's
Who
always
became
been
the
one Joker.
They
There has
were-
never been the same consistent Joker.
They were hand picked
Yeah,
for
every
that
time.
role. Like, I can't see anybody doing that.
Other than
Yeah, I
Heath
can't see Mark
Ledger,
Wahlberg going
I
to
think
play
Jack
Joker.
Nichols is my favorite.
Jack
Joker.
Nicholson, and he's like, that's it.
Keith
Like
Ledger
he's
killed
the
it.
Joker of all
And
Jokers.
then and then on the remake of the one they did, the movie The Joker, that dude, if they would
bad.
if they would still do it in that type of universe,
You talking about Homie with the Grill?
yeah.
He was not bad.
That-
Hey,
But see, no,
He's my
no,
favorite. I like
no. You talking about the Suicide Squad,
Okay.
Suicide Squad.
right?
Joker.
The Suicide Squad Joker. See, nobody can play that Joker.
Yeah,
He has to be the only one playing that Joker.
he did that.
The one that played in the movie Joker,
Okay.
where the nigga that walking down the steps.
Okay,
That guy.
yeah.
He can only play that Joker. The one that played Joker in Batman.
Ledger?
Yeah, Keith Ledger. He's the only one that can play that particular Joker.
Well, you know that particular Joker ain't gonna be played no more.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
He
But
killed
like,
that.
yeah,
He
like
destroyed
if they would,
that role.
let's just say Keith Ledger was still alive, and they was gonna make another Batman, and they was gonna replace Keith Ledger. Everybody like, no.
I'm not going to watch
That's
it.
why they revamped the Joker. That's why they went into the all the other DC universes and grabbed the other Jokers because they like, we can't top that.
Yeah.
So let's just make another one for that to fit.
Yeah. Man, the grill and then the tattoo on the hat. Man,
That shit was good. That shit was fire. I ain't even seen Suicide Squad 2. I need to watch it.
I haven't.
They made it too?
Yeah, it's 2.
I haven't seen two.
Oh wait, it's Birds of Prey.
Oh,
I
yeah,
haven't
that's
seen
all
that.
bad.
That's the
I
Harley
haven't
Quinn
seen
movie.
that.
That's the Harley
But
Quinn
I
movie.
like
It
Harley
was
Quinn
good.
though.
Oh, that shit was good.
I like Harley Quinn. I like her.
Could a black actor play Harley Quinn?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Name one.
Absolutely. Little chick from the Disney Channel. She got a,
Chloe. You talking about Chloe?
no.
No.
She just did a TikTok where she did the scene.
I don't know which one.
I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna think of her name, but she was on. She was also on the Tyler Perry.
Oh, I know.
She was the daughter of the lady who was a
Her
crackhead.
name starts
Yeah.
with. It's
With
not
a C.
Chloe. It's not. It's like. It's not.
I can't think her name, but
Yeah.
anyway, I think she would be a great one. I mean, I think the girl who plays Harley Quinn is great though. I think she did an awesome job.
That's the old girl from Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah, I think she did a good job. That them two together.
What's that girl from Killer and the Bee? What's her name?
Kiki Palmer.
Yeah,
Kiki Palmer.
Yeah, she can do it.
I couldn't see Kiki Palmer and no Harley Quinn.
I can see her pulling it off.
Maybe.
I mean,
I'ma
cause she
take-
already.
When I leave, I'm gonna find that girl. I swear she's on TikTok and she has pink and purple hair and she did she had a whole outfit, she did the whole scene. And I mean, I
He
think
was
she,
there for it.
All right,
Yeah, I was
hey Jay, who do you see playing? Who I just said? Harley Quinn. A black girl. Who playing Harley Quinn?
the girl who played the assassin, the little, is she Colombiana?
Oh yeah.
Her.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about.
Yeah.
Those
She would be
Tabata.
good.
Jessica Alba. Baby. No, not Jessica Alba. What's the girl name?
Jessica Alba
Ooh,
is like,
yeah, she would
No,
be
the girl
dope.
from Colombiana.
Yeah,
her.
she would be dope.
good.
Yeah, I can see that. Cause she look crazy as fucking Colombian.
Yeah, she did. She was crazy.
So who? Okay, so let's just say we was picking the next Superman. Who would it be? Michael B. Jordan aside. Who would you think? Jay, go first.
The next Superman.
Yeah.
Black. Do they have to be black?
Yeah, he got to be black. He got to be black.
He is dead set.
Man. I mean, to be honest, bro, like I don't.
Exactly. No, I get you.
Close as I can get.
Let
Like
go.
I can't think any unless they get somebody like brand new. Like I can't see anybody, no mainstream black actor right
You got
now
somebody?
pulling it out. You
I'm
know what
stuck
I'm saying? Like I
between
can't.
Okay.
No, it ain't no two. Michael B. Jordan ain't
I ain't
alive.
talking about Michael B. Jordan.
So-
I'm stuck between Will Smith or Jamie Foxx. I can see them doing it.
I can see Will
Thank-
doing it. 'Cause he's
Ah.
I can see Will doing it.
I mean, well, technically, Will has already done it. Hancock.
Period.
technically, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So technically, he already done it. So yes, I can see why that's a good fit.
I don't. But see, I don't see Will doing it because I mean, like at this point, Will is like mid-50s, and I just feel like it's hard to. It would be hard to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That nigga
For
struggled
me,
doing Gemini.
He
Yeah.
did.
He struggled doing Gemini. Like he talked
Yeah.
about it because Gemini, he was basically playing two characters at the same time, and each one of them had different stunts. So he would do one stunt, one scene, and they like, we got it. Let's roll it back because we got to do the other scene for the other wheel,
other thing
and he had to do those stunts.
digital. That up
Dang,
like his face.
No, all they did was put him in that little suit with the little balls and shit on it,
Yeah.
and then they made his face look younger.
Yeah.
Other than that, it was Will
Yeah, I
doing
versus
Will.
Okay. What about you?
For the aesthetic only, Kofi Kingston. Like, I feel like he would look good in the Superman.
Kofi Kingston, I don't know what that is.
He was the
He
guy
a
from
pretty
Girls
black
Trip.
dude. Yeah,
Mm,
yeah,
Oh, okay. I know you're talking
I
about.
would watch that.
yeah.
I'm gonna say for the look of it and to please the Caucasians, I would say the light skinned guy from Bridgerton. Is that what the show called?
No.
K.O.
No. You know they trying to make that nigga be the next Black Panther.
No.
Kofi Kingston.
Oh,
The-
not him. He should.
Nah, not
Good.
Kofi Kingston, the nigga from the Barrington that's on Netflix.
They trying to make him.
Yes, they say they it's in the works where they trying to talk to him about being the next Black Panther for the next movie.
No, bump that. They need to get Kofi to do Black Panther because he is just
Now, yeah, I see that shit. I'm looking at him
African
now.
royalty.
As far as like
Oh, the
Superman.
WWF nigga,
Yeah,
What?
Kofi Kingston, WWE.
yeah.
Yeah,
He was in a Girls Trip. That's why I remember him from.
yeah. Okay.
He was the love interest in. He was one of the love interests in Girls Trip.
Yeah, I see him more as a Black Panther nigga than
Yeah.
Superman.
Yeah.
But you with the Barrington nigga,
I'm
absolutely
talking about
not.
just, it would. I'm not saying he would be great at it. I'm just saying just for the aesthetic. They're not gonna want nobody too black playing Superman. Let's just be honest.
I mean, granted, that is true. However,
Kofi gonna walk in there. They're gonna be like,
That
I mean, you
nigga.
can be his best friend. You can work in the office. You know, like then he's not gonna be Superman. They're gonna pick a light
Nigga
skin.
distract everybody while he turned into
Right.
Superman.
They're gonna go white, light skin, brown paper baggish.
Yeah.
They're not gonna go dark. They're not gonna go Kofi dark.
you know who I think that would be a good Superman? His only problem is he too short.
You better not say kid.
I can't think of that
If
nigga
you say
name.
Kevin Hart, I'm going
No,
home.
no, hell no.
I was gonna log off. Doo-doo.
No, I can't think of the nigga name. It's Michael something.
Oh, the nigga with the eyes.
No, the nigga that's like a martial arts phenom. He
Oh,
basically
Michael J. Watt.
yeah, Michael J. Watt. Yeah,
Watt.
him. I feel like he would be the perfect Superman.
He's too
the only
hood.
problem is he's too small.
He too hood.
And the nigga like 60 years old. Why you keep trying
He a nigga. He like one of those.
Hold on, that nigga how old?
Like 60.
That nigga, yeah, because I remember they were talking about him fighting Mike Tyson. Him and Mike Tyson like the same age. These niggas, no.
He's one of those,
Hold on.
he's
I'm
one
finna
of those
Google
black
it.
men that appear in all of
Google
the
that
like,
nigga. He
straight to DVD black movies. You know what I'm saying?
Hold up, who we talking about?
Michael
J. White.
Michael J.
Oh.
White. You know, I was like, well, like Street. Was he in Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat or he was in something?
Surprise, motherfucker. That nigga.
Like
Black Dynamite.
Yes, that
Yeah.
nigga.
no, I don't think so.
I ain't know that nigga was that old. Hold up. He can't be that old.
No, he's old.
But 1967. Shit. That nigga old.
That nigga.
That nigga-
Oh.
That nigga now the age.
That nigga my mama age.
Boy. That nigga's 53.
Oh, next topic. Next topic. Next topic.
That nigga 53. But I mean,
Somebody's both.
53. Shit.
Next topic.
I want to change my answer.
We done talked about it.
Let's see how much time we got. We got a good little time. We can probably get into one more if my phone open up. Let's see. We can get one more. No, you know what? Fuck it. I don't want to get another topic in. Cause I got all these guests on here, so we gonna go through y'all.
Okay.
We gonna run it through y'all. Let's start with Jay, cause he on the call, cause he couldn't be here in person. But eventually I'm gonna get him on here.
Okay.
Because we gotta talk turkey. Me and Jay. Cause I need some visuals. You heard me?
No, I wasn't listening.
Just like a nigga.
Disrespectful.
Just like a nigga. I said, yeah.
Nigga at home being a parent, goddamn.
Yeah. I need some visuals, you know what I'm saying? So me and you gotta talk turkey. So I'm gonna open the floor to you, explain, what you do and all that good shit. Plug yourself.
Let's see. What do I do, man? Hey, so honestly, I really just got into this whole photography thing, and I'm trying to pick it up. I'm actually what I'm gonna start doing. If anybody's interested, I'm gonna start doing photo walks. So I'm just trying to expand. So now I'm getting into more of teaching because I feel like there's a lot of people who like when I started, you know what I'm saying. I didn't have the same help. Like I was saying, like I tried to reach out for help when I first got here, and then you hooked me up with some people, and none of them niggas was really about helping for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I just want to, like, this point, like I said, just kind of develop and getting more into teaching photography or just kind of helping people out to help build their brain. So, like I said, I mean, photography is so big and it's a lot to learn. But it's, it's, like I said, right now I'm just constantly growing, trying to make it, man.
How long you been doing photography?
Man, I've been doing portraits for like 4 years now, 2017. So, before when I started, I was doing like landscape photography. So I was getting into doing like, if you look on my Facebook page, you see like waterfalls and like that's where the passion started. And then when I moved down here, of course, I wasn't going to do landscape photography because Alabama and Tennessee and Georgia, they known for poison snakes, and I don't fuck with snakes. Like I don't too many, so I don't fuck with them. So
This the one I helped him on.
Nice.
Yeah. Old girl did Harley Quinn shit. That shit was a dope ass shoot too.
I would love to be Harley Quinn.
well, hey, let me know. Like I be looking for different things to do. Like during the Halloween season. Like last year, I did the Chucky last year, and then I did she was a ninja, and then like I said the year before I did the Harley Quinn.
Just the Chucky shit.
Which turned out like, we even shot a video behind the Harley Quinn. So I want to get into doing more of that too.
I want to do. Okay,
So-
I have an idea, but if I say it on the air, somebody might bite my idea.
Oh, so that's
Talk
why.
about that later.
That's why after we get through recording, you know what I'm saying, y'all can talk turkey.
I
Yeah,
have
just
a
shoot.
great,
Yeah, just
I have
shoot.
a great idea for me. I have a lot of sisters. I come from a huge family, so I have a lot of sisters, and we were talking about doing a very specific type of photo shoot, and so, I want to do it, but I don't want to say the idea out loud because then somebody else might do it before me, and I'll be mad.
And
Yeah,
not
we don't want that.
and not to toot her own horn, but she do got over 2,000 followers on TikTok.
She has over 20,000 followers.
You said 2,000.
Shawty got 20,000 plus.
2,000
followers.
sound better than 20.
I have 20,000.
20,000.
Oh, 20,000.
20,000.
200,000 on
20,000.
Did I say 200,000?
You know what I'm
I
I
said
did.
2.
You said two.
Oh.
You said
No,
two
that's
bands.
that's one thing that I'm not on is like TikTok. I have not jumped to TikTok. And I don't
Bruh,
know why.
I-
Photographers do great on TikTok.
Bro,
Yeah.
I just started a TikTok. When I get a better situation, I got to give me a stand for my cell phone and shit like that. But I'm gonna start taking pictures of. Matter of fact, we all gotta get pictures before we go.
Yeah.
But I gotta get pictures and stuff like that. I'm gonna start uploading like little skits and not skits, but like like little snippets of the podcast and shit like that when I be recording and everything on my TikTok.
I'm not happy.
Because you definitely
You
said
said-
you wouldn't put
You said
makeup
we all
on
gotta get
today.
Porsche for really the one time.
The
one time.
You are all
I
right.
say
You are
I
good.
had my makeup and eyelashes on the bed, and I said I'm
She
gonna do
said,
my makeup. That's it. You know what? Fuck it. I'm
going
thugging it.
Yeah.
I'm thugging it.
You
Now
still
you
be
wanna take
thugging
it.
Hey,
it.
raw humor is just the best way to go anyway. So
There you go.
the fact that you're keeping it real, you know what I'm saying? We appreciate that.
Turn him down.
But yeah, nigga, I did that one. Like y'all can see, man. He do
Okay.
like this pinup shit he did. That shit
See,
fire.
okay.
That shit
You know what?
fire.
I'm just gonna tell you what my idea is.
No, you're not. No,
you're not.
no,
you're not.
no,
Mute
no.
her. Mute her. Mute her.
No, she
Mute
muted
her.
right now. Boom.
Luke,
Okay.
yep, no.
She muted.
Mm-mm.
Now you muted.
Y'all will talk about
I
that
can
later,
wait. I can
fam.
That's the part that's gonna get edited out.
We're gonna have to cut that part
I'm
out.
excited, and I want to do it soon.
Hey, man, you talk turkey. I'm telling you, my cousin fire.
Yeah.
Cousin fire.
Okay, well, can I talk about another idea?
And
which is
obviously
not
you were
a sister
reliable.
Okay,
idea?
talk about another idea, but not that.
That
Okay,
one.
I
I'm gonna
do.
leave that idea.
With
for
all
Jay, you
the
listening?
But
Nah, I wasn't. But go ahead, because you said you weren't gonna let her talk about it. So
No. She's not talking about the main one. She's talking about a different one.
I want to do like aesthetic, a set of like aesthetic photos, like of me like in the grocery store, like what it would be like if I was a pinup girl grocery shopping, or at Walgreens, or the movies, or something like that.
Pinup
like
girl in everyday life.
Yes, like bougie, like bougie black Barbie type.
I'm here for
Hey,
it.
look at that. See that one dope right there with the cheetah print.
Ooh.
That shit dope.
So
Yes,
you want
tough.
to
Yes,
so you
sir.
want to shoot on location and your ideas. So I got you.
And see, and I mean, all of these ladies are beautiful, but they're also very small. So, like mine would, I'm plus size, so I wouldn't be doing what some of these ladies.
So define plus size.
She's
Like,
being generous.
Oh.
She is being generous.
No, I am considered plus size.
Cause you know what? You know our cousin Brandy, right?
Yeah.
You remember she was winning all them awards in those pageants or whatever. And you
Mhm.
seen how big Brandy is, right?
Right.
You know that category was considered plus size. And
Exactly.
Brandy ass
Exactly.
like,
And she is
above that.
no. She's not. She's been generous. You can check her out on. I'm sorry. What is your page again?
It's,
Like I did that segue.
That was nice.
it's Be the Babe. It's BeatheBabe, and that is all social sites.
I'll send you the link, cuzzo.
Yeah, he said it too fast. I don't know.
That was a lot of letters and words at one time.
I know.
You know what my name used to be though? It used to be Whispering Eye from that movie. Do you know what movie I'm talking about?
Whispering I.
That's what my social media name used to be, and it was from that movie where the two white guys were like best friends, and they used to do like the medieval. What is that movie called? They used to reenact medieval times, and they had to mentor these little kids. Like they had got in trouble, they had to mentor those children. And the
They
girl
did the
who
cosplay.
played
I
Harley
think it's
Quinn was
called
their
Mentor. Is it called?
I don't know. The girl who played Harley Quinn was their lawyer, and she she was dating one of the guys, and the kid was like, tell tell her you like her whispering eye. And he just kept whispering in his ear. And when he told her that, he was like, what does that mean? It means her vagina. I just thought that was so funny.
So your name was a code word for vagina.
I'm so glad you changed that, B.
I was young.
Yeah,
Wow.
B the bass sounds a whole lot. Look at this. Look at the ninja shit. That shit so hard.
Yeah.
Hey, cuz, why the
None.
why the one with the Harley Quinn with the blue smoke ain't on here?
Man, I was hold on.
It might be on. I think it's on his Facebook.
Yeah, no, I put it on Instagram, but a while ago I was trying to clean the Instagram up to try to have fewer pictures on there.
Yeah, that's the one I was looking for. Cause that shit dope, especially when you had that bit animated and the smoke was moving. That shit was cold as fuck.
Let's see, Harley Quinn.
I
I thought I left one of her photos up. I didn't.
It's only one Harley Quinn.
You just let the one with the pistol. Cause you like guns.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm sorry.
The bat.
No. You took the one with the pistol off. Yeah, you just got the one with the bat on there. I told her to do that lollipop shit because I'm a visionary.
I bet.
I like it.
I'm gonna add. I only put 3 on my page from that shoot.
Yeah, that ninja shit. That's my favorite.
I've literally taken that picture right there in my house.
This one?
Yeah. I've done that in my house.
Man, that nigga editing is fire. Like, if he talking about he took pictures off of it, the pictures that was on here, man.
See, I also did that. I've done that picture.
What? You had the side
done that.
boobs out?
You had the
my
boobies.
That's my hold on. That's my profile picture.
What?
That is not your profile picture.
That is my profile picture.
Your profile picture on what?
On what?
On Instagram and Facebook, I believe.
I'm gonna send you the link, cuzzo. Y'all need to link up.
This the picture right here. Do that not look the same?
That is clearly the picture.
That's the same picture.
That is, yes. It's a lot of hair though. I just want to point that out though.
Well, the picture was for
You ain't
there.
showing
But
that
I'm
much
just saying,
cleavage. I thought
if
you was out here.
No, the picture
Her
was
side
for the
boobs,
hair.
her side boobs are way more than your side boobs.
I received that. I
She
was
covered
also
her
on
side
the. I was
boobs
also. On
Your
the
hair
bed.
is showing more side hips than side boobs.
I was also on the bed, but I have a video where I was doing that pose. You know.
Side boobs out and everything, huh?
You know what I'm saying? That's how they thugging.
Side boob.
That what happened when you got 20K. Did I say it right?
Yeah, you said it right.
Oh yeah. That what happened when you got 20K.
20,000.
Hey, I got it right.
Hey.
Hey.
Use that GED.
Hey, I better. I wish I still had the plaque. I put that motherfucker up. I don't care.
I have so many videos to do going through my phone. I just realized how much work I actually have to
Bunch
do.
of billionaires and millionaires. They ain't even got nothing to put up.
Rob,
What's happening?
man, how you been, man? What's good with you? What's new with you? I know you've been doing a lot of that on, like you said, you counseling now, but you know, I know you when you was rapping.
Yeah, I still write music. I'm working on a project right now. It's to be released sometime in 2020 called Pine View Blues. But
Okay,
I really
that's a dope name.
been going through the
Hold on.
motions.
It's to be released in 2020.
2022.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say we passed that.
Yeah, we passed 2020. It'll be
we're not
released
going
in
back there.
2020. We're not going back.
Man, 2021 ain't nothing but 2020 becoming old enough to drink.
Basically.
It's still the same shit.
Yeah, I mean, I'm working on that project and expanding my program because, I mean, I've seen the effects that it can take with just 1 to 2 people mentoring. So if I can get like 9 more folks on my team with this mentoring thing, I believe we really can change some stuff down here in Birmingham.
What's some of your tactics when you mentoring like what you do?
So basically, it's usually word of mouth. You know what I'm saying? Somebody might find somebody that's 14, 15, somewhere up to 22, and they just starting their music career. And most of the times, I'll be introduced to them, and I'll get them in the studio, introduce them to the right resources, and basically let them take lead on their own career. I simply give them the valid information that's gonna help them out, teach them about how to get their publishing established.
Yeah.
What it means, what a performance rights organization is, how they can get signed up with it, so that once they start releasing this music and performing, they can actually get paid. I show them different venues to create an income for themselves too. So it's been pretty dope.
Okay. And how long you been doing this?
It's going on 9 years now. It'll be 10 years next year.
Okay. That's dope. Be the Bay.
Okay, what I have going on is, I don't know if I said it on the show or not, but my primary job is a supervisor at a women's domestic violence shelter on the south side of Birmingham, and is the same shelter that I was a resident of 9 years ago. And outside of that, I'm a brand ambassador for different businesses. I, of course, do TikTok. I'm in the Black Creator Program. That is why I stress to people to watch my videos, because that is how, I generate money by, the amount of views that I get and interactions I get on my page. And I have moved from it being just a hobby to it actually being a business where I teach people how to make their own TikToks, or I personally come in and make TikToks for their business, or I use or wear their products in my videos.
Okay. How long you been doing this? Not necessarily just TikTok, but the overall thing.
I've been TikTok under a year. Being a brand ambassador, maybe 8-9 years, and I've been at my job for 2 years now.
What got you into TikTok?
I was bored at work. I was bored. My job, like during the beginning of the pandemic when they shut everything down, my job did not shut down. So I was still one of the people who still had to get up and go to work every day. And so
as was I.
The ladies couldn't go anywhere. I was just going to work to sit there. And so I actually saw a video of a guy doing sign language to a rap song, and I was like, oh, I want to see that. And so I downloaded TikTok to see the video.
Right.
And then they said, if you scroll, you'll get addicted. And I did. And I came across a Lil' Kim video where this girl was like changing her wig to the Crush on You song, and I was like, that was a sign from
that was
God.
That was the one.
That was a sign from God. Like, I need to do this.
Right.
So I did it. My first TikTok video, I kid you not, it took me 18 hours.
Man,
I kid you not.
It took
18 hours. Wow. Because I did not know how to work it. I didn't know how to
navigate through all the shit.
I didn't know how to navigate it. I kept changing my makeup. Then I would shoot a scene and it wouldn't be right. But I already took my makeup off. I got to redo my makeup. I got to reshoot it. So it took all day. But I was so proud of that TikTok. Now, I think it's coming up on my year being on TikTok. I'm going to go back and redo my older videos to see if I can do it better.
Do you think a lot of people that watch TikTok, because I seen a video of, I can't remember her name, but it's chick on Instagram. She do a lot of precision dancing, I guess.
Yeah.
It's not called that, but it's a chick that the dude I follow on Instagram called Blueprint. Blueprint. He like this really, really big dancer, and he does a lot of he does a lot of dancing and shit. And she was on that, and she was saying a lot of people ask about the bloopers and stuff that they do, because she do a lot of transition, like cut transition shit.
Yeah.
And she saw a lot of bloopers of the stuff that they do. Do you think that a lot of people see you doing your TikTok video and how seamless it is, that it's just like, oh, that's easy?
Oh, yeah.
But it's a lot of work to go into it, because you just said
lot of
18 hours. And I'm like, 18 hours?
It is a lot of work. I've put a lot of money and time and effort into getting better. I shot my first TikTok on an Android that was propped up on some boxes. I'm a self-taught makeup artist.
Yeah.
So like, I watch hours of videos. I watch hours of YouTube videos on makeup. I watch videos on how to do transitions, tutorials, things like that, to get better. And it's gotten to the point where I have to literally block off days to exclusively film and edit. It is a lot of work.
So it's just not pick up your phone, pull up the app, hit record,
It
do
is-
whatever, and then hit send.
All of them are not that easy. Most of mine are not that easy. Now, there are some on my page that I will like record a snap that I think is funny or something that the kids do that is very simple and you can just simply upload it and go. But a lot of my videos take time.
Right.
And effort and editing. And Rod will tell you, I will sit and rewatch one video 1,000 times and I will criticize the background, my lips, my eyes, my hair, everything. If it's not 100% right, I will delete it and I will redo the entire thing.
The entire thing?
I would the whole thing. And I film all my stuff in parts. Like say I have 100 videos that I want to do.
Right.
I will film all of my non-makeup parts one day. I'll take one day and just do all non-makeup parts. And then maybe whenever I do my makeup, whether it be 3 to 10 days later, I will refilm those same TikToks and edit them together. Mm-hmm.
So on like a weekly basis, for you to do one video, how long would it take?
It doesn't take me long to do one video at all. In a week, I can push out 100 videos.
She has. Every once in a while.
Uninterrupted. If I have one day uninterrupted, I can push out between 60 and 100 videos if I'm not interrupted.
Damn.
Yeah.
Bro, my work schedule. I'm lucky to
That's
upload.
with the work schedule, though.
That's with my work schedule.
That's what I'm saying. Like with my work schedule, I'm lucky to upload. Like I have been doing real good lately, pumping out these podcasts.
But listen, I also always have wigs, clothes, makeup, and a ring light in my car.
Always.
I film.
Stay ready
I
so
film-
you don't have to get
I film
ready.
Amen,
anywhere.
amen.
I will
It don't take
film.
all day to do nothing.
I will film anywhere. If we hanging out and y'all doing something like if they play, like I don't play cards. So if they playing cards,
Oh,
I'm probably
wow.
I'm probably in the corner filming.
You don't play cards?
No, I do not. I do not.
I'm gonna need you to do better.
I'm good. I'm good.
Just know to keep her away from the card table at the cookouts, man.
I won't even go. I won't go near it. I'm not one of those people that you have to be like, oh, you can't play. You go away. I'm not even coming over there.
You're not even in the area.
No, I won't even volunteer. I don't play cards.
Yeah,
it's not my
man.
thing.
D, what you got going on, man? Plug yourself.
I ain't got nothing going on right now. All I do is work.
Same.
You got some like with some shoes per se,
I'm getting back into it.
maybe some custom kicks that you're trying to
You
do.
custom kicks, my guy?
Yeah, I'm getting back into it. I had to let it go for a minute. I'm getting back into it. I ain't ready to be out just saying, hey, let me do your shoes. Hey, you gonna like them? Trying to perfect my craft.
Fuck that shit. Y'all holler at Danny, be smooth to get your kicks smooth.
Said, fuck that.
Fuck you talking about?
Fuck you, me.
You know what I'm saying? We on that shit. All right, man. This is a good time to cut this off. I have enjoyed all y'all. Thank everybody for coming out. Shout out to my cousin Jay. You know what I'm saying? For coming in on the phone, even though he couldn't be in person. He is going to be here though, right? You will gonna come out and get on the mic.
He is.
Yeah. When next time you doing it?
Shoot, next time I'm off. It'll probably be you need a weekend on it. So, you know, I get like 5-6 days off on the weekend. So shit. Whenever that time pop up, I'll let you know.
All right.
So that's a bit. Thank Rod, B the Bay, Danny B Smooth. Appreciate y'all coming out to the podcast.
Formerly Dan to be smooth on these hoes.
Oh.
Yeah.
That was an aggression that we haven't seen this entire show.
Cause he been wanting to get it out for the longest, but he can't gonna get in trouble.
Yeah.
So lastly, before we go, just let everybody know where y'all can get at y'all at. You know, on all social media platforms, and then I'll sign out. Jay, go first.
You can reach me at jae.michael.photography on Instagram and on Facebook.
All right.
And I'm gonna look at getting a TikTok so I can be up to date with you guys. So, 'cause I don't know anything about it.
Photographers get
So-
good.
I ain't got no real exact name. It's just my government name, Daniel Gaston. Facebook, Instagram.
Rock.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Young Rod. That's YUNGROD. Number 2, letter G, all social media sites.
Be the babe.
And mine is Be the Babe. That's BEA, the Babe. All social media platforms, TikTok, everything.
And if y'all don't know by now, y'all know me, Diesel, aka Diesel the Great. You can get it to me on our Facebook. It's City Limit Podcast. Get it me on Instagram, City Limits. That's also with a Z, LIMITZ. City Limit Podcast. I just remember my Twitter. It is it's City it's Limits. Yeah, it's Limits with a Z _City. On Twitter, Instagram is Diesel, DEEZOUL. Y'all can holler at me on that and all other major platforms and whatnot or what have you. So we enjoyed this podcast. I'm glad everybody here. If we decide to do something else, that'll probably be some BTS. I'm gonna let my folks network and all that good shit. But until then, real to the real, death to the fakers, don't get nothing on you. Konnichiwa.